Hey, 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 hey. Just doing that so that way we can all hear me loud and clear. Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour. Glad to have all you here. Beyond the Gates, episode 4. Let's get into some things. So we have Chelsea. She is doing some behind the scenes content, some BTS content of a Ebony magazine photo shoot. Vanessa, Nicole, and Dani um, are all are all are all there. Haley wants to talk to Dani, and when I say Vanessa, Nicole, and Dani are all there, talking about they're all there at the Fairmount Country Club. So Haley wants to talk to Dani. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Ashley and Naomi talk, and Bill finds Naomi, and whew, Naomi says, "As what do you want?" And Bill says, "A little respect from his daughter would be nice." And Naomi says, "You don't deserve my respect if you ever did. The respect Naomi gave Bill was the best feeling she ever had until Haley came along." Um, so then we're back with Dani and Haley. Haley wants to coexist and says that I care about you and your feelings. Dani says you can't expect me to think that you care about me or my feelings. Haley wants forgiveness in time and wants to be civil. And Dani says it's not my job to make things pleasant or easy for you, rather. And I will be actively looking for ways for you to move far away from Fairmount Crest as possible. Is that all? See you around the neighborhood. And I felt Dani on that. I feel that for Haley to cause all this destruction, chaos, and drama, there are consequences for what you do. And there's always a way to go about things. It really, really, truly is. So that's just truly how I feel about that. And Lord Jesus, I feel for Dani. I really, really do. So Vanessa said that Dani handled that well. Nicole said it looks like that is a calm before a really bad storm. Leslie gets a call from Mona and something awful has happened. Little does Mona know that Leslie was the person who was the cause behind all of it happening. Diego has a workout series, and Vanessa's going to call Diego to have a personal workout series. And Vanessa and Nicole have not caught up in a while. Um, and then we get back to Bill and Naomi, and Bill says, "You know how relationships are; they become unattainable." And Naomi does not forgive Bill. He betrayed me, Chelsea, and Mom. And Bill says, "I am, um, and I'm far from perfect. And I haven't always been thoughtful or kind. My shortcomings as a man and a husband have nothing to do with how I love my daughters." I disagree, good sir. How you love your daughters is how you respect their mom, right? And how you respect their mom is how you respect the daughters. Like one, you can't negate one for the other. To me, it has to be all or nothing. So, Bill says, "I want us to get back on track. I want to make things right with you and your sister." And Naomi says, "I'm not here for your justifications of what is inexcusable or anything that you have to say. As far as I'm concerned, my father is dead." And some very strong words from Naomi there. Um, Truly, 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 to me, I feel that Naomi is in her right mind to say that. It is quite sad that Bill has done all this and can't see the error of his ways. Um, and listen, sometimes people are not going to accept your apology right away or never. And, everyone has the right to feel the way they want to feel. The best thing you can do is recognize what you have done, admit to your wrong, and move on. And, Naomi is at peace with her dad. For some people, that's strong words, but also, too, what do you do when your dad has slept with your former best friend and also disrespected your mom? Like that, you can't come back from that. There is no way to come back from that. just sincerely, there's just no way. So with all that being said, we get to Nicole and Nora. Laura has not shown up, and Ted calls Nicole because Laura's at the hospital. Chelsea is doing her photo shoot, and Dani comes in. It's not like Dani's hair, and Dani says, "I actually like my hair. I actually went live to talk about it." And then Andre says to Dani, "You must have been something as a model." You know what I mean? And Dani gives a compliment. It gives a statement back like, I own the runway. I'm paraphrasing, but basically talking about like she is that model. Bill then says, if you intended to hurt me with your words, you have succeeded. Naomi says, I'm just telling you the way things are. You don't deserve my forgiveness after the casual way you have blew up what was left of this family. And for what conniving little slut who can keep her legs closed. Let me tell you something. Bill's face was pissed. I mean, his face was pissed. Also, too, you can't be upset with how your daughter feels when you cause the circumstances for these feelings to come about. So then after all that, you know, Naomi says instead of showing some class and some consideration for wounds and hearts that need to heal, what sorry excuse does that to the woman that he promised to love? You had a whole life with mom and you tossed her away because something younger came along. You are the oldest and most disgusting cliche in the book. And Bill's like, you know what? I'm going to keep saying it until everybody gets it. But I love Haley. And he's sorry that his family is hurt. But would you rather me stay with your mother in love with a situation that isn't in love with a situation? Isn't that more disrespectful than a clean break? And Naomi perfectly states that you know, it's not about you having a clean break and she flaunting Haley in front of mom's face. The country club was one thing, but now living in Fairmont Crest, that's too much. And Bill says emotions are running high right now, but everyone will adjust. That's what Bill says. And Naomi says that's because that's what you decided. I can't believe I ever looked up to you or to be like you. You are despicable, cold, arrogant, and selfish. You have the nerve to come here bleeding about respect. Where was your respect for your family? You unzipped your pants for Haley. I'm just like, oh my Lord Jesus. Like Naomi is going in and I am here for it all. And Bill, he wants to say so many words to his daughter, but he's tried his best not to go there. But I can tell he has an anger management problem because, like, bruh, you did what you did. Like, you can't change that. You absolutely cannot change that, bro. Like, you absolutely did what you did. And I don't think he gets the severity of it. Like, to go behind your wife's back is one thing, right? And to have affairs on her is one thing. But then, to cheat on your wife with your daughter's best friend, and that daughter's best friend also screws up your daughter's mom, like like it's just no way in hell that anybody should be able to live after that, mentally and otherwise. I just don't feel that way. I simply don't. So you can't get, you know, mad over what Naomi said when you the one that did what you did. No, you don't get that right. So, you know, like I said, Bill got a bit mad because he's wrong. And, you know, Bill says he's still alive and I am your father. Don't talk to me that way. And Naomi says, I will talk to you how I please. If you don't like, I didn't seek you out, rather. If you don't like your reception, then you can walk away. And I'm like this, please get that on cups, t-shirts, hoodies, and everything else. If you don't like your reception, you can walk away. And I also feel like that's a double meaning of, if you don't like the reception that you're getting, you can walk away from, you know, how you're feeling, because the mistakes you cause. But also too, if you're not being loved and embraced and accepted, then, you know, walk away from that reception. You don't have to stay in something that you don't want to be in. So then we see Laura in her hospital bed. And Laura says Nicole needs me and I gotta go on this Maui trip. And Ted is saying I've arranged everything over at the clinic. It is free of charge. And it's a displaced fracture, and Laura is going to be out of commission for 6 to 8 weeks. And basically, what happened was it was a motorcycle with high beams on, and Nicole said that it seemed like somebody tried to hurt you, and then Ted said it was attempted murder, allegedly. Um, Naomi's husband, we can call Naomi's husband, find out who did this. Ted said Leslie was dismissive. She's going to be all right, right? And it's just like, you don't understand what you did. You almost unalive somebody. Now, somebody found out what happened and then tried to get revenge for Laura through Eva, then you would be losing your rabbit ass mind. If you don't want bad done to you, don't do bad to other people. Listen, from this situation, Leslie was wrong. That was completely foul, crazy, disrespectful. Not to mention, too, like, isn't Eva a hairstylist? So there's not a Fairmont Crest hair salon. There's not a beauty salon within Fairmont Crest, rather, because I meant to say the Fairmont Crest Country Club. But is there not a salon, the Fairmont Crest Country Club, or in Fairmont Crest that she could work at? Like, come on now. There's always a way to do something. So then, Haley gets a fake out and it's a whole party. Dani, we're back at the photo shoot now. Dani wants more energy from Chelsea. Can you liven it up? And Andre says, we don't need energy for just test shots, checking the lighting. And Chelsea says, thank you. Then, Dani wants a longer leg. Kat get the longer shoes, if you will. And, Chelsea says she likes the shoes that she has on. They go with the outfit. They're very comfortable. And, Chelsea goes to Kat and says, you see how this job is? The job erases her and the person that she is. Like, I'm 3 years old. My opinions don't matter. When you are not being heard, when you're not being seen, when you're not being validated, that can annoy someone. And I totally feel Chelsea on this. And, it's difficult because Chelsea's in a very vulnerable place with her mom. She's got this amazing garden because of her mom, but also too, she wants to grow her own fruit, her own plant, her own vegetables, and she just wants to grow her own garden, which is difficult to let go of something that's brought you so much, so many resources, but also too, you want to be free and on your own. So then Dave, Lauren's boyfriend, is on his way. Ashley is providing great comfort. And Laura is saying, I am so sorry. I don't know how I can repay you. And, Nicole says that, Laura is extended family and that you do not have to be sorry for somebody trying to run you off the road. Then there's a call with Nora and Leslie that Eva has Mac computer skills, quick, organized, can do hair if needed. And, Nora says that Eva is professional, personable, and I know Nicole would like her. Andre is asking Dani if she can just stay out the photo shoot. And, Dani is resistant to that at first, but then she sees, what's going on. And then Dani says, what am I supposed to do? And Andre says, enjoy the shoot. So then we see Chelsea enjoying herself and all the different poses and everything else. It would have been cool to get like a digital copy, on CBS.com of what's going on. So I think that would have been really, really cool there. But, hey, maybe that might come out a little bit later. And then, Dani says, after the girls are gone, have a drink with me. So Andre and Dani sitting in a tree. KISSING. So then we get to the bar where Dani and not Dani, but Kat and Chelsea are at, and Chelsea says that it's got 20,000 comments and 50,000 likes. Kat says Andre was great and you were awesome. A man is friend with Chelsea. Ashley and Derek and Naomi and Jacob are at the at booth inside the same bar that Kat and Chelsea are at. Then we go over to see Dani and Andre. Um, you know, Dani says that she was no slouch, and that oh, you know what? Hang on. This is okay. Now I remember. So now we go back to Bill's place. We go back to the law firm. Dani was no slouch when you met her. Nothing wrong with younger and improved. So then Haley gives a speech saying, Bill has given me a life full of love and laughter, work that I'm proud of, and the people in this room who have become friends. People were hurt, and I'm so sorry for that, but I'll never apologize for loving you. It's just like, I'm sorry for being ish, but also I'm gonna be in this ish. And it's just like, no. The reason why that marriage will not prosper is because y'all were not moving in prosperous energy. Oh, my Lord Jesus. So then Dani is really impressed with Andre. Chelsea can be a real sourpuss. Andre says he works at a distance, and that helps a lot. So Dani enjoyed herself, and so did Chelsea. And Andre's not a Dupree by blood or extension. One can hope. A man can hope, and Dani wants to know if Andre is coming on to her. So then, Kat is leaving Chelsea from the bar, and Kat says that's different. And Kat says, "Are you sure?" And Chelsea's like, "Go home. I'm sure." And then the gentleman who was at the end of the bar says to Chelsea, "Are you alone?" And Chelsea was so smooth when she said, "Not anymore." And so, now we're back with Jacob, Ashley. No, we're back with Jacob, Naomi, Derek, and Ashley. There it is. So we're back with the foursome over there, and basically it was a leg fracture. And so Naomi said, whoever, this person is, whoever, hit Lauren, let me know. I will represent Lauren in a civil case and, get her some money at least. So that was a very nice gesture from Naomi. Derek was excited about the assignment because Ashley is going to get assigned to Lauren's case. And I thought it was a little bit disrespectful that Derek brushed over the fact that, someone almost lost their life. You know what I mean? But then Derek was being encouraging of Ashley's overthinking and insecurities. Very nice there. And then Jacob has a permanent partner in Marcel Malone. It's his last year for retirement. Then, Bill and Haley says celebration means a lot to them because the well wishes have been far and few in between. Then we get back to Dani, and she says the power she felt on the runway or the camera, that's what she misses the most. She wasn't done. She just walked away. And then, of course, Andre is complimenting Dani, and Andre and Dani are dancing, and then they kiss. Excuse me there. And I appreciate that in this moment, Dani is allowing herself to be at rest, at least for one night. Because my Lord, carrying that energy of what has happened to you can be a burden. You know what I mean? It really, really can. So then, Derek carries Ashley to bed. Ashley was knocked out sleep at the bar. So Ashley wakes up, and Derek and Ashley start making love because Ashley got a second wind. Chelsea and the guy left. Then Naomi and Jacob talk about tomorrow, and then we get back to Haley and Bill. That at the law firm, Haley's got something planned. Bill gifted Haley something new. It was a blue sapphire bracelet, and then Andre says, "Let me take care of you for one night." So, a lot going on in episode 4 there. I really do love the breathing room in this show. I feel like Andre and Grace will, dance a lot together. And I feel like that's going to come to a head. I feel that, we're going to get to know more about Kat because we haven't really dug into Kat's story as of yet. That's starting to bubble up to the surface. Chelsea and the guy that left, I hope that we see more of that. We can see Chelsea's, personal life. Hopefully we can see her at an industry event. So more to come for sure. One love, much love, all love. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, everybody.